Valheim, an online PC game that's getting more and more popular day by day. We're going to talk about why I like it so much coming up next. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Chat Stew. Today I'm flying solo. I'm Joe, and I want you guys to come and nerd out with me as I play a little bit of Valheim, a fairly new PC online single and multiplayer game that is just getting more and more popular. They've got, over 5 million downloads, which is very impressive for the short amount of time that it's been out. And I think it's still in sort of like a early access mode. The official release is not even out yet, and it's breaking some records with the amount of people that are playing it and enjoying it. And I am one of those people. So I want you guys to nerd out with me. Come and hang out, follow along as I show off my grounds and the world that I've built in the game Valheim, which I've sunk way too many hours into, and maybe you'll start playing it also. Let's check it out. So we're gonna jump into it. I'm gonna show you guys the work I've been doing after many hours. This is my Viking here, Utsik Wolffang, and I'm going to take you to my little homestead, my home base that I built, one of my bases. So again, like I mentioned, this is one of those survival games where you kind of have to do everything. If you want to build something out of wood, like a house, you got to go and chop down the trees. You can kind of see some chopped down trees over there. You got to collect the wood. You have to get your skills up so you can build certain things and more advanced things. You have to build your weapons. You have to go and pick fruits and berries so you can eat, hunt animals, get the meat, cook it, all that sort of thing. So we just entered my little homestead and go up here, one of my little outposts in case things attack, because things do attack, monsters and creatures, as you advance in the game. They'll come at you and try to destroy your base and take you out, so it's good to fortify it. So if you guys do play this game and you're just getting started, maybe this will give you some ideas of how to kind of organize some of the things in your base. Probably won't make one as big as mine, but I kind of have mine with other people in mind, because you can have your friends come in and play with you. So I kind of built mine with some guest houses and places for my friends to stay, kind of like a little village type of thing. This is one of the guest houses here. Got a little garden, to be furnished and, upkept. So there's one of the little guest houses, as that's what I have in mind. Once I'm finished building it out, I want to have some of my buddies come in and play with me and do the Viking thing. There's another little outpost, guard station, another little guest home for another friend, another Viking warrior. Can furnish this place out, make it his or her own. That's the Great Hall. We're going to get into that later in a little bit. Some more of the grounds. There's some little berries I was talking about. You got to pick them, eat them, store them. My little beehives. They make honey for you so that you can eat the honey. Matter of fact, let me eat some food. Let's go in here. This is kind of my workstation. This is where you can craft your weapons and upgrade your armors and all the sorts of things, and all your tools. This is kind of the workhouse. Got the forge and all the little tools, some supplies. Come around here. Got the workbench inside with A lot of storage. Areas to cook food. If you do start this game and you start building, you're gonna need to build fire inside so that you can keep warm when you sleep. And you also need a place for the smoke to go, otherwise you'll die. You'll die from the poisonous smoke. So you need to build some kind of chimney system. And again, you have to put all these things together, all the walls and the angles and everything. You have to put support down so that your roof will hold. You know, you'll get the hang of it if you start playing it, but it's pretty involved game. Again, and if you're playing it, you know what I mean. We'll go up here. This is kind of before I had the Great Hall back there. This was kind of my leisurely area where people could go and hang out, drink, eat, socialize, merrymaking. And then I got ambitious and built the hall back there. So this is sort of a secondary lounge, if you will. All right, let's keep going. Oh. Got my garden over here. Got to go find seeds and plant the seeds. Cultivate your land so the items will grow, all the veggies. Got to get the veggies. My lighthouse. So when you come in, and because you got to go and sail around the different parts of the map. So I apologize in advance. When we get to the top, it'll probably be a little bright because I put a bunch of torches up there to sort of be that lighthouse effect. So in this game, there's also a lot of different, they call them biomes, which is just the different areas of the map. Right now I'm in the meadows, which is usually pretty chill. You will run into enemies here, and each area has its own boss, so the concept of the game is to defeat each of the bosses in the area, and each area gets tougher and requires you to have more tougher armor and tougher weapons, so you have to kind of level up before you venture off and find the next areas. There's my dock. Got my ship, my Viking ship. This will be something to use when my buddies jump in. And if any of you guys want to jump in and go raiding with me, let me know in the comments down below your Discord name so I can add you in and we can go raiding. Right now everything's pretty calm, the weather's calm, but you have a bunch of weather mechanics, storms and snowstorms and thunderstorms, and that all affects everything. This is kind of my, I call it the keeper's house. I'm going to give this house to one of my peoples that take a little bit more responsibility around the grounds, you know, keeping the fires lit, keeping the walls strong, because you got to repair things as they get old or as they get damaged. If there's creatures smashing on your walls, they'll get damaged and things. So I think this one has a little bit more room inside, a little bit more room to do what you got to do. And so I pre-built all these houses on the grounds, so my friends and fellow Vikings that join the game wouldn't have to. You got to craft some carts because you can only carry so much on your persons at once. So when you actually grab these carts, you get some extra storage. So you end up having to take those along with you as you go exploring. Another entryway and outpost, little guard outpost, in case you get some enemies trying to raid you, you can shoot some arrows off there. Fun stuff. All right, let's go check out the Great Hall. So this is the front side of the main hall here, the Great Hall. Go inside. Got some storage. Created sort of a supply room where you could store food, things like that, potions, supplies and tools of whatever might be needed to craft things, because you got to constantly go and get supplies to to make sure you can make all these things. Each one of these little chests, the floors, the torches on the wall, the supports on the ceilings, these banners, everything you have to make. So you need to go and get supplies for all that. Created a little armory, which is cool. Got the weapons on the wall. Tried to organize things. So if you go in there, you get some weapons. So again, if we need to go on a raid or do something like that, there's some supplies and tools to use for my buddies. Although I won't just give them all the cool best weapons, because it took a long time to get all this stuff. You have to go find iron and copper and tin and go make your metals and forge the weapons. It's just a big hassle. So I'm not gonna give up the goods right away. They're gonna have to earn it, go on some quests. This will be the Great Hall area where everyone can sit down and drink and eat, cook food, talk, plan the next mission. And since this is my place, yes indeed, I'm like the king or the jarl or whatever you want to call it of this area. So of course I made my cool little area where I can chill out and make it look all official with my swords and my animal head. And since I am Utsik Wolffang, I have the wolf head up there and some other creepy beasts. Yes. What brings you to my hall? So then I got my private little chambers here with some supplies and able to chill out all my furs, my animals, and hunting. This is my little room, man. This is where I can hang out and keep my personal items, my upgraded rare to find items, so not everyone can just grab them up from me. My personal stash. Then we'll go upstairs, second floor, just sort of again a view of the grounds, keep an eye on things. I would love to have people just, you know, occupying this area and then you know, standing guard and stuff and participating. That'd be cool to have a server like that, which is possible. If you guys haven't played the game, these are just little portals you can build, so when you start to traveling and sailing to different areas of the map, it can take you 20-30 minutes sometimes to get there, especially if the wind and the weather is not on your side. So you can construct fast travels in between some of those areas once you've been there, if you have the right materials. That's just sort of a way to get to the ground, you know, to these areas faster once you've been there. That helps out quite a bit. Ooh, it's getting dark out. That's my little pig pen. That's where I have boars, so I can have a supply of meat. Tasty meat to cook. We'll go take a look at that real quick. Oh yeah, forgot to show my pet wolf. You can tame some of these animals out in the wild, and they'll come to your aid. And the wolf, I don't know, he's hanging out in the corner over there. There you go. And you can have him follow you, and he'll attack enemies and such. And just built him a little place where he can hang out and not get rained on and chill, eat food. That's Wolfie. I should give him a better name than that. And yeah, out here to the pig pen. I was thinking about doing a moat, but I don't know, kind of stopped that idea. Hard to see, it's getting dark out. But got my little boar there. They have a little offspring, a little piggy. There's one more, a couple more in there. Oh, there's some more piggies. Yeah, I see. Kind of see them in there. Something's freaking them out over there. Anyway. Torches must stay lit. It's one of my pet peeves. So yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed checking out my little tour of the grounds. And if you haven't played this game, you should check it out. See, there's a little lighthouse all lit up. So when you come in off the water, hopefully it helps you find your way. So yeah, maybe you guys got some ideas of how to organize some of your own building structures. Here's kind of an aerial view. And let me know what you think of my little compound in the comments down below. I've seen some really interesting structures people have built on some other YouTube videos and such. Very impressive, very detailed. But this is my little go at it. I'm sure I'll change some things around to maybe accommodate some more people. We can get the raid going. So that was a little bit of gameplay from Valheim. I didn't get into much of the action and the fighting and raiding and things that you can do. I just kind of wanted to show off my building skills and techniques and show you how much fun I was having with that. So remember, if you guys want to come and raid, leave me your information in the comments below and we'll make it happen. We'll go raid. You can come and stay in my compound. As you saw, my little guest houses will accommodate you, and I will drop you gifts and bestow upon you weapons of glory. Maybe not the best ones, but depends on where you're at, if you're just starting or not. You're gonna have to earn some of that yourself, son. So let me know down below in the comments, and we'll game it up together. And that's gonna wrap up this episode of Chat Stew. Remember to like and subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any of our episodes. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you played Valheim? Are you going to start playing? What are your experiences been? What's your favorite part of the game? And that's going to do it. We'll check you out next time. Peace.